I'm so excited. I was like, I have to get back to South Africa. I have to get back to South Africa. I have to get back to see you, to do the shows. Mostly because I'm tired of South Africans terrorizing everybody in my life. I'll explain what I mean. I'll explain. South Africans have become notorious around the world, right? Especially online. Whenever something happens online and South Africans get involved, people know you. Doesn't matter what country they're from. They're like, when South Africans get on Twitter, you must cross the street. And it's the same for me. Every time I announce I'm going to be doing shows in any country that isn't South Africa, yo guys, South Africans get angry, eh? South Africans get angry, start rioting in my mentions. People losing their minds. I'll be like, oh, I'm going to Germany. Recently, I was excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to Paris. I'm going to be doing a show in France. People lost it. Trevor, what the hell? When are you coming back to South Africa? Yeah, Trevor, you think you're better. When are you don't know? You don't want to perform here anymore. Yeah, no, Trevor, this country needs you. Why aren't you coming back? What? You're not South African anymore. What not? My favorite one was one guy who just wrote, we've also got Paris. That even my team in LA is afraid of South Africans. My team in Los Angeles is terrified of you, terrified. Yeah, we'll announce that we're doing a tour, right? And the first time this happened, it was mind-blowing. One of my team members came up to me and he's like, yo, Trevor, dude, this is really exciting, man. We're launching the European dates. Everything's going live and we're gonna be kicking that off tomorrow. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So when do we go live? He's like, well, we're just waiting for South Africans to go to sleep. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, we just gotta wait for them to go to sleep. We've realized if we don't wait, then they come in, they're really angry that you're not coming home. So we wait for them, and then when the last one's asleep, then we load it online. I'm like, what are they saying? He's like, well, they say a lot of things. Some people say you think you're better than them, and some people say you've forgotten your roots. And look, to be honest, most of them just write this one word, pose. What does pose mean? It doesn't mean anything. Hey, it just means like crazy, you know? Like, yeah, what a crazy story. Pose. So I had to come back just to stop South Africans from terrorizing me online. You know? Yeah, you guys know who you are. I've learned, keep your friends close and South Africans closer. I was so excited though, man. I was coming back home, you know, flying back into the country. You know, when you're heading back into South Africa, you're like, I wonder if it's gonna feel the same. You know, this is the longest I've been away. Longest. You know, you come back regularly, you see family, do shows, and then there was this long break. And I was like, what's changed? But as soon as you land, you're like, no, guys, we've still got it, man. No, man, we've still got it. This country, from the moment you land in it, you feel like you're in a special place. You feel it. You know where you feel it? You feel it in the airport. South African airports are warmer than any other airport in the world. Every time you land in South African airports, you feel like you're welcomed home. It doesn't matter who you are. Have you been to airports overseas? It doesn't matter which country you go to. It seems like it's a trap. Like they're finding an excuse to kick you out. Where's your papers? Where's this? Where's that? Stand over there. Move. You're not supposed to be here. Get out of here. Nah, not in South Africa. Here, I feel like everybody can get in. I feel like we're on everyone's side. Eh? Fake passport, no problem, we can talk about it. Everybody's welcome. That's the country passport control. You know? They've got that little camera. That's my favorite thing. Have you seen that camera that doesn't see your face? It just sees like your colors, your temperatures. I don't even know what that's really for. Is it Ebola? Is it COVID? No, because I've noticed they never pull anybody aside. Like, they just show you your colors, and they're very adamant. They'll be like, look at the camera. Excuse me, look at the camera. Then you look there, and then you see like orange, red, all these different colors. And then they'll be like, look at the camera. Then you look, and they're like, you, purple. Okay, you can go. You're like, I can? You're like, but I'm purple. What interaction with a South African? And the people at passport control all have personality. This trip was even better. I'm waiting in line. Finally, they call me, next! And I go up there. I get there, I give them my passport. I'm like, dumelang. She's like, hey, liga. I was like, renting liga. She's like, renting. Let me, woo! Trevor Noah. It's my lucky day. Trevor Noah. I can't believe it. Go on, Trevor. Is that you? Oh, Trevor. Oh, Cynthia, woman of Rikimang. Get Trevor. Trevor Noah. Isn't Trevor Noah? Trevor Noah. The comedian. Trevor Noah. Go day show. Yeah, get Trevor. Now he doesn't have DSTV, that one. Yeah, Trevor, you're back. Hey, look at you. You, Trevor, you are traveling, eh? Look how many stamps here. Trevor. Trevor, this is too much. You are not tired. Hi, Trevor. Fella, look at all these countries. Look here. Look, which country is this one, Trevor? What was it, this one? Moldova. You, Trevor. But you're back now, nah? How long are you going to be here? I was like, it's actually going to be a while now. I have more time. She's like, oh, really? Oh, yeah, because they fired you by the Daily Show, nah? I was like, what? No, I left. You left where? I left the show. They didn't fire you. I was like, no. Why did you leave? Were they paying you? Yes. And you left? Unalemaga. You are lying, Trevor. There's no South African that can leave a job when they are getting paid. That can never happen. You are just leaving a job, but they are paying you. Which South African can do? Even me, I'm leaving my job now. Wow, Trevor, unalemaga. Why did you leave? Tell the truth, Trevor. What happened? What happened, Trevor? Did you steal something? Yeah? You can tell me, Trevor. What happened? Did you steal something? I won't judge you, Pella. We are South Africans. Yeah, Lina, I know sometimes how it can be. You don't even plan. You're just there. Then something can pop up. You're like, yay. Now it's like sticky fingers. It's just, you just want to. Pella, not Trevor. It happened to me, Lina, Trevor. Eh? Here at work, there was a stapler. I don't even know where it was from. This stapler was just there, Trevor. Yeah, Trevor. That stapler. Then I took it home, Trevor. You know, at home we don't even staple, eh? We don't even staple, but now every day we are there, katakatla, Trevor. Where are you doing? What did you take? I'm like, I didn't take nothing. You're lying, Trevor. You're lying. I know why you are back. You're here for CCMA. You must do it. Yeah. They're going to pay you, Trevor. Oh, and what a journey it's been, people. What a journey it has been. You know, traveling around the country, coming out, doing these shows for you. You know, we went to Cape Town, went to Durban. Here we are in Pretoria. Everyone coming out together. It's been so much fun. So much. Every place I go to, though, it's interesting. You get a taste of how the people are. You know? Like Durban was interesting. Because I don't know what it is about people in Durban, but it feels like they want to fight with you for no reason, all the time. No, even when they're like being nice to you, it feels like they want to fight. You know? And I've noticed this, you know where I've noticed it is when you're taking pictures with South Africans, that's when you notice it. You know? Because South Africans are very different to everyone in the world. Especially with how they deal with fame. I've noticed this. You know, like overseas, fame is like a religion. Right? Especially like in places like America. You know, when you're famous there, people worship you. You know, you see people spotting a celebrity in the streets, like, oh my God, it's Beyonce. Ah! And then they faint. Ah! Ah! No, South Africans aren't like that. South Africans, you're not famous. I feel like in South Africa, people just know you. You know? Yeah, like here when I walk in the street, no one's like, ah! I hear people are just like, Trevor! Because we were there for a while, you know, and I haven't done shows in Cape Town for a very long time, you know. I haven't done shows in Cape Town for a long time, and so I was there. In fact, the last time I did shows in Cape Town was when the DA was still being led by Lindiwe Mazibuko and was Musi Maimane. Yeah, that's how far it was. And then now when I got there, it was like, wow, I was like, damn, it's been that long. Because now it was like some guy, Oosterhuizen or something, and Helen Ziller. I was like, damn. I was like, this is pretty impressive, DA. Yeah, you proved everybody wrong. You showed that once you go black, you can go back. Wow. Look at you. And they've got a beautiful city center there. And I'm walking on a street called Cliff Street. I'm walking along, minding my own business. And from across the street, almost a block away, I hear some guy screaming my name. Trevor! Trevor! And I turn and I see, and there's a guy far on the other side who's wearing like blue overalls, and he's like, Trevor! And I look and he's like, wait there! And he comes running. And guys, he said it with such confidence, I waited. I didn't even know, like, that's something that could never happen overseas. I can bet you money now. There's no one overseas who's like, Oprah, wait there. That's not a thing. This guy made me stop. He came running over. He was like, yo, Trevor, where mas the cunt? Yeah, but I can't believe it. This is most you, nah? This is most you. Yeah, it's you most, nah? Trevor Noah. And I was like, yeah, it's me. He's like, it's not you. I was like, no, it's me. He's like, nah, man, you're not Trevor. You look like Trevor Noah. I was like, I am Trevor Noah. He's like, it's not. I was like, okay, it's not. He's like, it's most you, Trevor Noah. Yeah, it was you. Why are you acting like it's not you? I was like, because you said it's not me. You're trying to be funny here, Trevor. Nah? I can see you. Can I take a selfie there, Trevor? Can I take a selfie? I was like, yeah, let's take a selfie. He's like, okay. Yeah, let's take a selfie there. Let's take a selfie. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. He's like, you must do your phone there. I'm like, what? He's like, I've got a cock phone, Trevor. Take it with yours. You've probably got a nice phone, like an iPhone or something, but I'll take a picture there. I'm like, and then do what with it? He's like, you must put it there by your Instagram. Yeah, you must tag me. I also want the followers. I was like, yo, dude, let's just do it with your phone. He's like, Trevor, okay, let's take it there. But you mustn't laugh, ne? You mustn't laugh because I got a scam song. You must relax. Okay, we're going to take a picture, ne? Hold on. Let me just delete something here. I just need to make some space here. Let me just delete some pictures. Because I didn't think I was going to meet you today, no? I didn't prepare for this. Now I just got to see, I can't now. That's my girlfriend there. I can't delete that one. This is most my mom. This is another picture. This is a picture. You see this one? I'm trying to buy this golf, no? You see there? It's a Mark II. You know Mark II? Yeah, it's a limited edition, this one. Yeah, check that there. Hey, bro, this one was a nice one. Hold on. Okay, good. We got it. You ready? Okay, Trevor there. Yeah. Say cheese! And I was like, all right, cheers, man. He's like, Trevor. Yeah, bro. Look now. Look, you spoil the picture. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, bro, you must wait. I'm like, wait for what? I heard the sound. He's like, bro, on this phone, the sound and the picture is different. It's two separate transactions. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, you must wait. Just relax. I'll tell you when you can move, okay? I was like, okay, fine. Okay, let's do it. And he's like, okay, you ready? Say cheese. Just stay there. Oh, how long does that? Don't talk. You're going to spoil the picture. Yeah, just pray someone doesn't phone now, but just wait. Okay, yeah, we got it. Nah, Trevor, why you don't smile, brah? Why you don't smile? Why you don't give me that TV smile? You see the YouTube. South Africa. It's been a wonderful trip. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to happen. There's never a dull moment in South Africa. Even just flying around the country has been exciting for me. It's been an injection of South Africa. That's what it's felt like. You know, just traveling around, particularly because the flying has changed, right? So I told my team in South Africa, I was like, hey, what's the plan? And they were like, well, they're like, who do you want to fly? How are we flying around the country? I said, we do the usual. We're going to fly with SAA. And then they were like, finished. They're like, yeah, it's gone. SABC and SAA generations, all of it's gone. I'm like, what? What do you mean it's just finished? So how are we flying? They're like, well, you got to choose another one. I was like, well, you recommend. They're like, well, we could do like Fly Safair. I was like, all right, is it good? They're like, well, it's not great, but it's reliable. It'll get you where you need to go. I was like, what do you mean it's not great? They're like, well, they just make you pay for everything, and it's like it's
the world will be restless with laughter. There will only be the sound of laughter.
I didn't realize how efficient. Yo, Fly Safair is on another level, guys. I don't know who's running that airline, but they're serious, eh? They don't waste time. They make sure they make their money. They make you pay for everything. Everything. Yeah, you buy the plane ticket. That's just the beginning of the transaction. Yeah, you want a specific seat, but you pay. You want to bring a bag, You pay. Yeah. You want food on the plane? You pay. Yeah. You want to board early? You pay. Those people, they're finding everything, yeah? It's only a matter of time before you're on a Sapphire flight, and 10 minutes before landing, they come up to your seat like, I'm sorry, sir, it looks like you didn't pay for the landing option. So we're gonna need you to jump out now if you don't mind. You're like, yeah, but it was the most South African experience I could ever ask for. Everything was different. Everything. The flight was supposed to be 2 hours, flying to Cape Town. It took 1 hour 30. Everyone said it's normal. How? How? How are you getting to a place 30 minutes earlier? You're flying in a straight line, in the sky. How? People are like, oh, that's what happens with Sapphire. No, what do you mean that's what happens?
The world will be
Doesn't that
restless
freak you
with
out?
laughter.
So what's happening up
There will
Is the
only be
pilot
the sound
taking
of laughter.
shortcuts? He's just there, busy cutting. Yeah, cut here, double up. 10 by stratas. I was like, I want to get my bag. They're like, oh, you must wait. You must wait. Yo, guys, and the way people talk in that plane, it's almost like flying Sapphire came with a shambok one day to everyone. Because not a single passenger. I sat back down, I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, you wait for Sapphire to say you can stand. You don't want to see them get angry. What did they do to you, South Africa? You can tell me. That whole flight was different. Oh, you know what was interesting? There was no recline button. Yeah, that was different. Yeah, there's no, you can't recline your seat. Yeah, the seat is there. And then I got into it. And then I was like, okay, let me relax. And then I was like, whoa, where's the, okay. And then, you know, sometimes you don't know where a thing is. So I was looking, I'm busy pulling things. I'm like, where's it? And this is something that could only happen in South Africa. There's this Indian guy sitting next to me. And he sees me, busy fidgeting around, sees me fidgeting. And at some point he turns and he's like, hey, Trevor, what's wrong there, man? And I said, no, man, I can't find the recline button. And without missing a beat, this man was like, oh, no, don't worry. They sell it there when you start flying. Yeah, they're going to bring it with the Pringles and the water and stuff. You can buy it. It's 55 Rand. Guys, he said it so seriously. And I paid for so many other things that I believed it. I was like, God damn, this airline is crazy. I was like, what an insane airline. I was like, they make you pay for the recline button? You know what an idiot I looked like when they came with that cart? They were just pushing that cart down. I was like, and so what would you like? I was like, can I please have the recline button? My favorite thing on Sapphire is that it feels personal. That's what I like. You know, I feel like I'm on a South African airline and it feels personal, it feels intimate. I feel like they're flying me, mostly because they look at me. You know, when they're making the announcements, you see who's making the announcements. That doesn't happen when you fly anymore. Flying has become so impersonal. You know, they just put down that video monitor and then you just watch a little safety video. You know, there's no warmth, there's no character. You've seen it probably when you travel, when you leave South Africa. You know, when you fly Emirates, you know, and then they'll be like, please watch the safety video. And then the video comes on. شكرا خيلت ولا خيلت ورليلا إماراتي شكرا دايلا خطور ورليلا السلام عليكم لكرليلا ولا خطور تاجي إماراتي كريلا ولا خطيلا خا حبيبي لكرلويا يلا يرتا خطر ولا ناتيكا إماراتي هجكورلا خيلا محمد خليا لا بن صلا كدراينا أعطيك خليل بردينا برديا شكرا. Welcome to Emirates.